What's up, everybody? Chozo Nomad here with a little bit more KSP action. Today I've got my frigate, the KFS Tesla, equipped with a lunar land habitation module. As you can see here, I had to switch back to the tracking station and switch back so I could rectify my controls. That happens sometimes whenever you dock. You'll get wonky controls, like the SAS will get thrown off or RCS will get thrown off. So if ever that happens, you just have to go back to the tracking station or the space center and hop back up, and that should fix it. I haven't tested it too thoroughly, so I don't know for certain, but that should fix it there pretty quickly. So right now I'm just setting up a little maneuver node so I can get out to the moon out there, and then something is going to happen on this burn which is going to make me want to do something else later on that you'll see. It'll be a surprise when you see it. I won't give it away. And then right about now, with this going on, is when I start to realize and I start to have an idea. Like you remember the slingshot maneuver I did? Well, I could use that same slingshot maneuver to get myself to Minmus with hardly any fuel usage. As you can tell, I like slingshot maneuvers. They're great, and you should use them more often. So here I am, I'm just kind of tweaking that maneuver node so I can get just inside of Moon's gravity of influence. And so I can get out there faster and, you know, efficiency, blah blah blah, efficiency. And I'll go ahead and burn here in a minute. That just looks cool. I like that little triplet engine thing going on with the nuclear engines. I just think that looks cool. I'm gonna max them out. You'd have to be careful whenever you're mounting things onto your ships, though, because you don't have struts, so they tend to wobble. When they wobble, bad things happen, like stuff breaks off. Or there was actually a test I did earlier with a prototype fighter that I was trying to install on this ship, and there's so much wobble that it threw my ship all sorts out of whack. And originally, I actually had this landing module mounted to the underside, the undercarriage of my ship. And that threw off its center of mass, and all sorts of bad things started happening. So as you can see right here, I'm starting to get my orbit way out there with hardly any fuel usage. So I'll just go ahead and warp over there. Man, the capture thing node's freaking out. There we go. I now have capture with the moon. And I can start tweaking my other maneuvers from here. Get my lunar module up and ready, and get that thing ready to go. So I'll just go ahead and detach that here with the Kerbonauts on board, program their descent path into their computer, so I can get ready and get rolling with that. And I'm gonna hop back over to the KFS Tesla here in a minute, so I can program their route so I can get to Minmus. I'm not going to use the Tesla's fuel to slow down this at all, because it should be able to make it, that little ship there. So I'll just pull out to the orbital view here and correct the ascending and descending node, because as you know, Minmus isn't on an equatorial orbit like the moon is. It's about 8 to 10 degrees off, I want to say. So you want to tweak that, fix that. If you ever want to get your ascending node, if you ever want to get in line with something, you always have to do maneuvers at the ascending and descending nodes. It's the most effective way, easiest way to do that. So I got that down, and we'll just hop on over to this guy here. We'll watch the lunar module make its way back down, because everything should be going according to plan. Let's go ahead and burn here. Let their computer do all the work. All that fun stuff. These little radio engines are kind of weird to get used to, but you know, not bad. Alright, we're now going to make some contact with the surface. This is... Ooh, wait a second. They might not have enough fuel. Uh-oh. Oh no. No. This isn't good. Oh no. and they're gone. Wow, that is a sad day for Kerbal and all Kerbin kind. But they must continue on their mission. The members of the KFS Tesla, they will remember those who died on the moon, but they will carry on and continue their orbit around Minmus. And as such, they've begun their maneuver nodes to establish their orbit. And surprisingly, because Minmus is so far out from Kerbin, it requires very little maneuvering capability to actually establish an orbit around. Very low delta V. And if ever you want to just toggle around with the perspective of your camera, you just hold down the middle mouse button and kind of wiggle it around, give you some cool camera angles. It's always nice to get cool camera angles. Just kind of wiggle around, tweak with things. Here the auto camera kind of messed with my flow a little bit and gave me a camera angle I didn't quite want, but you know, take it as you get it. That's a pretty sun right there. Very pretty. A little close up. I've established my orbit. I'm just doing one final burn here to get everything nice, equalized and normalized, so the people on board the KFS Tesla can start doing their survey mission of Minmus. Trying to scout it out for good landing locations, atmosphere, soil composition, all that fun stuff. And it does appear that Minmus does have a very slight atmosphere. You can, if you look on the very edges of the model there, you can see a kind of thin layer. So maybe parachutes might work here. That'll be worth looking into. This has been Chozo Nomad, and I'll see you next time.